Welcome back to the Rich Root Wealth channel. Today, we're unlocking something the wealthy rarely talk about. Not because it's a secret, but because most people aren't patient enough to understand it. It's the quiet force that builds fortunes, shapes empires, and turns ordinary people into legends over time. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's compounding. But here's what they don't teach you. Compounding doesn't just grow money. It multiplies everything. Your habits, your discipline, your mindset, your relationships, they all stack layer by layer until one day you wake up and realize the life you once dreamed of has become your reality. So, if you've ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer, stay until the end. Because once you understand these compounding secrets, you'll never look at time or money the same way again. You've probably heard the saying, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. But what no one tells you is that compounding doesn't just apply to money. It applies to everything. Your habits, your relationships, your reputation, your mindset. They all compound over time. The wealthy understand this better than anyone. They've mastered a set of unspoken compounding secrets that the average person never learns. Not because it's hidden behind some wall, but because most people are too impatient to look beyond the short term. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on those secrets. The real reason wealth seems to grow faster for the rich, and how you can use the same principles to multiply not just your money, but your entire life. Secret #1. The wealthy don't compete. They compound. Most people spend their lives competing for money, chasing higher salaries, jumping jobs, switching investments every year. But the wealthy don't chase. They compound. They understand that wealth isn't built by doing 1,000 things once. It's built by doing one thing 1,000 times. They pick a lane, master it, and let time do the heavy lifting. Because compounding rewards focus, not distraction. For example, Warren Buffett didn't become a billionaire by chasing the next big thing every year. He found what worked, value investing, and stuck with it for decades. His real wealth came after he turned 50. The lesson? If you keep restarting, you reset the clock on compounding. The wealthy protect their time by staying consistent while everyone else burns theirs, chasing shortcuts. Secret #2. They compound skills. Before the money compounds, the mind must compound. Wealthy people know that every dollar they make is a reflection of the value they create, and value is born from skill. That's why they invest their early years not into flashy investments, but into learning, mastering, and building leverage. A poor person buys entertainment. A wealthy person buys information. A poor person measures time in hours. A wealthy person measures it in growth. Because when your skills compound, your earning power multiplies, and suddenly, money starts chasing you. That's why most millionaires started by compounding knowledge long before compounding wealth. They read obsessively, they network strategically, and they never stop learning. Secret #3. They let time do what hustle can't. The average person tries to fight time. The wealthy partner with it. They know that time is the most powerful force in finance. It magnifies everything, both good and bad. If you use it wisely, it'll make you unstoppable. If you waste it, it'll silently destroy your chances. That's why wealthy people invest early and hold longer. They don't check the stock market every morning. They don't panic. Sell. They understand that patience pays more than panic ever will. They also apply this to life, to relationships, businesses, and health. They know that compound interest applies to everything they nurture. The truth is, most people never get rich because they interrupt compounding. They pull out too soon, from investments, from habits, from opportunities, before time has the chance to multiply their efforts. The wealthy don't. They play the long game. Secret #4. They compound relationships. This one might shock you. The biggest compounding force in a billionaire's life isn't just money, it's people. The wealthy understand that relationships compound just like capital. 1. Good connection can change the trajectory of your life, but only if you nurture it over time. They don't network for quick favors. They build alliances for decades. They focus on value, not visibility. Every introduction, every deal, every opportunity multiplies when you surround yourself with others who are also compounding. Because proximity is power, and the longer you stay in powerful circles, the more your results multiply. It's not luck, it's leverage. Secret #5. They compound habits, not goals. Poor people chase goals. Rich people build systems. The wealthy know that goals give direction, but habits create results. If you want to become financially free, you don't need to make one big move. You need to make small, consistent ones. You don't save $100,000 overnight. You save $100 100 times. That's the essence of compounding. Habits. Compound quietly. Skip one day of bad spending, one impulse purchase, one unnecessary debt, and you just bought yourself more freedom. It's the small decisions repeated daily that separate the rich from everyone else. Secret #6. They compound in silence. One of the biggest compounding secrets the wealthy never teach you is the power of silence. Compounding loves privacy. It thrives in consistency, not noise. The wealthy don't talk about what they're building. They just build. They understand that real wealth grows best when no one is watching. While others are busy showing off progress on social media, they're quietly planting seeds that will grow into forests. This is why you often see people suddenly appear rich out of nowhere. They weren't lucky. They were silent. Their compounding just became visible. Secret #7. They let their money compound without touching it. This is the hardest part for most people. The wealthy let their money breathe. When they invest, they don't touch it. They don't panic when the market drops. They know compounding takes time, and interruptions destroy it. For example, if you invest $10,000 and let it grow at 10% a year, you'll have $25,000 in 10 years. But if you keep pulling out profits every few months, you'll never see that growth. The secret? Don't touch the seed if you want the tree. The wealthy treat their money like a business partner, not an ATM. Secret #8. They compound confidence. Here's something no one tells you. Confidence compounds. The wealthy don't start confident. They build it. Every small win creates belief, and that belief compounds into massive success. Confidence isn't built overnight. It's built through time, repetition, and results. The first time you invest, you're nervous. The 10th time, you're comfortable. The 100th time, you're strategic. That's the compounding of confidence, and it's what separates the dreamers from the doers. Secret #9. They compound legacy. The final secret is this. The wealthy don't compound for today. They compound for generations. They think in decades, not days. They plant trees whose shade they'll never sit under. While most people build income, the wealthy build systems. They create businesses, trusts, and investments that continue to grow even when they're gone. They don't just compound money. They compound meaning. And that's why their wealth lasts. Compounding is the most powerful force in the universe, but only for those patient enough to respect it. The wealthy don't just use compounding. They live it. They compound their time, habits, relationships, skills, and confidence, and that's why everything they touch seems to multiply effortlessly. But remember this, you don't need millions to start. You just need consistency. Start compounding small. Start compounding today. Because in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, the person who started will always be miles ahead of the person who waited. And that's the truth. Compounding isn't magic. It's patience multiplied by time. The wealthy mastered it, and now you can too. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson on wealth, mindset, and financial freedom. Remember, Consistency creates compounding, and compounding creates freedom.